How is it there?
It's actually very fun.
Are you? Yeah?
No. Are you?
No, I'm not.
Good.
You look like.
He looks like.
My answer to you would be Palestine needs some sort of level of resistance. If you call it Hamas or you call it something else or you call it the official Palestinian army, all people deserve the right to feel protected. And especially in the world where everyone has an army and weapons. So I'm not too knowledgeable on Hamas, but I know Palestinians need human rights, they need independence, they need structure, and they also need an army to protect themselves.
I'm agree with you. I mean,
Hey, hello. How are you?
I'm good, and you, mate?
I'm very well, thank you. How was your evening?
My evening was pretty well. How was yours?
Mine was fantastic. Thank you very much for asking. Where are you from?
That's very delightful, mate.
Where are you from?
I'm from Israel.
Oh, right. How is it there?
It's actually very fun.
Are you? Yeah?
No. Are you?
No, I'm not.
Good.
You look like.
He looks like.
Okay. Your boy, right? Your boy, right?
No.
Wait a minute.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're a boy.
No.
Oh, no offense. Are you a boy?
Yeah.
Oh.
You using lipstick?
Brother. No. So who's that? Your boyfriend?
Yes.
So you are the boyfriends and it's boyfriends also.
Yeah.
haram.
Is your father gay?
No.
No. Harami.
Harami, huh? Brother.
He has a huge.
Bro, you're gay. You're lying, bro. You're 100%.
You are boti, bro. It's Indonesia boti.
You are butty.
You.
You. You're like a ching chong girl.
Now, don't be racist. Don't be racist.
no.
No. That's not good.
Okay, I'm not racist.
A racist Chinese joke.
No, because we don't like racism. It's not nice.
I do.
How old are you?
1-5.
You wanna say 15, 1-5? I'm afraid with you if you like me. Ketawa. You laughing?
Bye bye, cutie.
Brother,
How are you?
Good.
You look like a podcaster.
Podcaster?
is that a compliment?
Yeah. Can you say something in Korean?
사랑해요.
Gemchana.
괜찮아.
Do you like Israel?
Oh.
How are you?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Really good, bro.
I'm good. You're from South Korea?
Yeah. And my friends from London.
Oh, you're from London?
And where are you from, bro?
I'm from Israel.
What reaction are you getting on Omer TV when you say you're from Israel, bro?
You know, not always good.
Yeah, what are people telling you? I'm curious.
You Israel, Zionist, all these things.
Are you a Zionist?
I mean, yes.
Oh, you are? Because they're like, people say, right? Like, there's some people in Israel, they're really good human beings. And then there's people which are in Israel, like in any country, there are people which are really extreme and a bit bad, right? Like there's a balance. But when someone says they're a Zionist, it normally means they're on this side of a bit more like, they're a bit more on the ruthless. So I just want to know, like, are you a human first or are you an Israeli first? Because I think human to human is a good conversation. Because you're a human, I'm a human, and it's a good human thing. But I think in the world now there's so much division. So before we have any conversation, am I talking to a human or am I talking to someone who's Israeli first?
Yeah.
Iya what?
Which one?
I am both.
No, bro.
Oh, bro.
Because, bro, before anything, I'm a human being, right? There's different creatures in the world, dogs, cats. But the first thing, I'm a human being. I identify as a human. So, bro, are you human or are you Israeli?
Human, of course.
You're human first, right?
Yeah.
And I think, bro, it's so complicated, right? So, you know, like when people say free Palestine, because obviously there are many people, especially in England, there's protests, loads of people is saying free Palestine. Do you understand anything of their perspective, like where their passion comes from? Because like if you go to London, you go to Indonesia, there's like millions of people screaming free Palestine. So if you was to put your Palestine hat on for a second, can you understand why people are angry?
I can understand, but I mean, first of all, there is need to be respectful between who support Israel and support Palestine.
Okay.
Because
okay.
the violence is not the solution.
Yeah. So why do you think? Yeah. Why do you think people are so passionate about Palestine? If you had to guess, or because from a human level, we need to understand both sides, right? So I can see it in your face. You're a good guy. Like I think you're a fair and honest guy. So I just really want us to like try and get a good understanding. So from a human level, not Israeli, not Palestinian, just we're human beings, right? Yeah.
I mean, I can understand then why they support Palestine. It's okay. Because of the war, what happening here in Palestine, Israel, I can understand the support. But like I said, there is always can be, how to say it in English?
Two sides to the story, you're gonna say, right?
Yeah, one person from Israel and one person from the Palestine, like West Bank or Gaza. They can talk together and not the violence.
So, you know, like, obviously, like, for instance, because some of the things we see are crazy, right? So, you know, when we see, like, what Gaza was and slowly what's happened, and I understand the rhetoric of we're fighting Hamas, we're looking for Hamas, we're gonna kill Hamas, but there is also women and children that live in Gaza that have no escape, or very minimal escape, right? So, for a second, bro, like, I'm sure you love your family. I know you look like a guy who loves their family, right? You love your mom, your auntie, your grandmother, you have good food together. I know what sort of vibe I'm getting from you, right? If for a second your family was Palestinian and they was in that situation, and like the reality is, bro, like even though me and you are having a conversation now, let me just finish this part, right? Me and you are having a conversation now. This is a privilege for both of us. You know, we have internet, we have webcams, we're across the world, we can have a conversation. Do you agree that it's fair that there are some people, women, children, that are sleeping in tents? For me, bro, it makes me uncomfortable when I go to sleep. You know, when I go to sleep and I have air conditioning right here, I have these nice lights, fancy backdrop. And when I know there's people in tents and there's bombs and rockets, bro, as a human, it makes me very uncomfortable. Does it make you feel uncomfortable, or do you understand that?
Yeah, it is, of course it is, but you know, you hear what Hamas did on 7th of October, right?
Yeah, I know all about everything, bro, but you see in life, there's, every action has a reaction. So it just depends on where you want to start when you start looking. Because if you do 7th of October, it's a really small window. But I'm sure you understand, you're a very young guy. Conflicts start before we were even born, and now it's 2024. So the storyline is bigger than 7th of October, you know.
It started. Some people will say it started in the Bible, you know.
Yeah. But you know, for me, I've seen throughout history, there's always been a mutual love and respect between Jews and Muslims. You know, I've seen pictures of when the first group of Jewish came back to that land, and they said thank you so much to Muslims for bringing them back and giving them an environment. So throughout history, bro, even in the Quran, there's massive respect for Jews and Christians. It's tolerance, you know. And again, we're cousins of religion, but through life they create divide and conquer, you know. But bro, I just want to say, like, be a good human.
No, I say I'm totally agree with you, because there are many people. You know, I said they asked me where I'm from. I said Israel. They said me fuck your free person and skip.
Yeah. I've seen some videos of IDF saying we're about to kill some babies, and when I see stuff like that, it kills any room for conversation, you know.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's very stupid. I'm agree with you.
Yeah, but bro, I really believe that you're an honest guy. So when everyone is saying crazy stuff, like, remember what I said. If your mum or your grandmother or your sister was in that situation, it wouldn't be nice, you know. So please, bro, like, be some light in this situation, and I'm sure you agree that any human life that is lost is sad, especially innocent lives, you know. It's not only for Israelis or for Jews. It's when they die we should be sad. Humans are all humans, bro, across the board, regardless of passport, regardless of religion. Like, we're human first. Human death is a sad thing, you know. And I think the moment we stop caring about people dying, then we lose what makes us human. So we need to keep it alive. You need to keep it alive, and so do I.
I'm agree with you. I mean, I know that there's some soldiers that hate Palestine because of some problems, but I don't think it's clever to send this to like Instagram or TikTok, because it's make our bad. You understand? But I agree with you what you're saying. Example, ask you what do you want to do with Hamas? How do you want to destroy them? It's very difficult to destroy them.
I don't think the answer or the perspective should be to destroy, in my opinion. I think if there is a group of people that haven't had a voice, or like, for instance, there is no official Palestinian army, right? So when there's crimes or injustices that they feel, and when Israel has weapons and Israel has an army, the natural thing is that they need something to be able to defend themselves in that space. So my answer to you would be, Palestine needs some sort of level of resistance. If you call it Hamas, or you call it something else, or you call it the official Palestinian army, all people deserve the right to feel protected. And especially in the world where everyone has an army and weapons. So I'm not too knowledgeable on Hamas, but I know Palestinians need human rights, they need independence, they need structure, and they also need an army to protect themselves. And unfortunately, because they don't have their own freedoms, now we have the situation we have across the board. So it's until they have all of those things. So I think before you ask the question, what should we do with Hamas, it's how can we give Palestinians human rights? And then once we give that, then we can decide what they have. You know, I think anything before the conversation, and I get it, Israelis say 7th of October is, I hear it all the time. I think before we talk about anything, we actually say, okay, human rights, and if you really want to talk about making peace and respect, let's give them human rights and to the same level that Israelis have, that I have, that he has. When we go there, we'll talk about everything else. I think it's fair.
But you heard where Palestine people, they get to work here in Israel, and people that get into Israel, they how to say it? Sometimes they get knife to kill Israelis. You understand me?
Yeah, but you know, bro, you know, I'll give you an example, okay? You know, before in America, black people were slaves, right? And it was normal to have slaves. And then there was a period where black people were tired of being slaves. And at the time, the slave owners said, we treat them good. We give them food. We give them shelter. You know, we treat the slaves good. They should be grateful for us. Without us, they don't get food. And then eventually the slaves said, you know what, we're tired of this. So then they started to also kill. There was a massive revolt. And then what happened? We ended slavery. So history shows us, bro, when people are not treated fairly, there's always horrible outcomes. There's only so long you can push people. Because the question is, why are Israelis not coming into Palestine to work? If it was based on fairness, you would see it both sides, you know? So, bro, like, if you had good conditions and Palestinians had fair conditions, I don't think there would be the conflict. So we have to almost reset and say, how do we get a level playing field, bro? But I understand it's not how you've been raised to think of it like this, right?
But like you said, the history has it's like happening a lot of time, right? A lot of years.
History repeats itself all the
And there
time,
is
bro, because
something-
people don't learn.
You know, in 48, there started to be country Israel, right?
Yeah.
But 1 year ago, the UN did a solution, 2 countries, right?
Two-state solution, yeah?
Yeah. The Arabs didn't want it, okay? They started a war, but before it can be the human rights for the Palestinians and for the Israelis. But, so now it's kind of war, you know.
I get it, bro, but you know when the Oslo Accords happened and they created a two-state solution
Yeah,
and they drew the
Oslo,
lines.
yes.
You know, so even in the
Yes.
West Bank now, there's a lot of illegal settlements that even the US have said. Like there are some groups that they're on Palestinian land. So even by the most recent definition of Palestine and Israel, where there is the opportunity to allow them to build, there's illegal settlements, bro. So there's Zionists that go onto Palestinian land, which by the Oslo Accords isn't theirs. So if we really want peace, it's like sometimes it feels like those sort of things are poking the bear, and then when the bear attacks, you're angry. But if you don't poke the bear, there wouldn't be an attack. You know, so like I think it's so hard to only focus on Palestinians without look. Yeah, you have to look in the mirror. You know. And if there weren't people that were doing illegal settlements, bro, and there was really a call for peace, like I said, bro, in Islam, there is respect for Judaism and Christianity. Islam is a religion of tolerance. And if you go back to history, Jews and Muslims have lived side by side. Even now in London and the places, there's a strong Jewish presence at Palestine. There's loads of Jewish people saying free Palestine, because they understand, bro, we have to go back to this level of respect and coexistence. It's the only way for peace. You're a good guy, trust me, I can see it in your eyes. Think about this conversation, bro.
Yeah, I understand you. You know, we don't have always to, to agree with you and me, but like you said, it's always to be respect each other. Because listen, in example, I will skip you. There will be a lot of people that say "fuck you, free Palestine." It's not.
I know, but bro, you see this like free Palestine, yeah. You're right. Seeing someone and saying like "f you, free Palestine," it doesn't do much. But even this conversation, bro, it doesn't do much. You know, like whatever bombs are going to be dropped, whoever's going to die, like the people are still intense, bro. You'll press next, I'll press next. People are still intense. When I go to sleep today, I will still feel uncomfortable. You know, so it's like you have to understand the passion behind this, because like, are you frozen? Defrozen. Defrozen, huh? Apa kabar, Kak? Apa kabar, Kak? Orang mana?
Baik,
Baik?
baik.
Apa kabar?
Apa kabar?
Alhamdulillah baik. Orang mana?
Orang Indonesia?
Di sini Jakarta?
No.
Apa?
Semarang.
Samarang. Oh, mantap.
Orang mana?
Orang Jakarta.
Oh, oke.
Yeah.
Asal dari mana?
Garut.
Oke.
Look, orang Indonesia ya?
No, you orang Arab.
Orang Arab ya?
You
Orang Indonesia.
dari mana?
Orang Indonesia.
No. You're not so fluent in Indonesia.
Huh? You can test me, ask me something, and I will respond with bahasa.
Lagi ngapain? Lagi apa?
I'm talking to you. Why do you keep laughing?
Answer my question.
Say it
ask
again.
you. Lagi apa?
Lagi dong. Didu. Didu. Tanya lagi. Tanya lagi. Ya.
Aslinya dari mana? Pasti bukan orang Indonesia kan? Orang mukanya bukan Indonesia banget.
Antir Indonesia. Kenapa belum tidur?
Who's there? Who's
No,
there?
answer the question. Kenapa belum tidur?
Karena belum ngantuk. Mampus. Ayo, translate
I'm not
dulu.
sleepy. No. Kenapa
Ya,
belum
Mas.
tidur?
Karena belum ngantuk.
Because I'm not sleepy.
Yeah,
Are you sleepy?
I'm not.
Oh, that's good. That makes two of us.
That's why. That's why I'm here.
Did George?
Tidur? Hah? Ngomong apa sih orang ini?
Kamu umur berapa?
Umur.
Tidur jam berapa?
Tidur jam 12.
Kamu jomblo gak?
No, I'm married.
Kamu punya anak berapa?
Woi, tangannya kelihatan, woi. Gak mau ngumpet yang bener yuk.
Kamu udah makan?
Sudah.
Makan apa?
Makan telur.
Telur.
Ya,
Enak.
telur mata
Awas.
sapi.
Awas bisulan.